Good afternoon, good morning, good day. Welcome back to 401 News. I'm your host, B. Cray. Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic day. I certainly have had one today. Also, if you are new to the channel, I am B. Cray. We talk about the news here. So if you like what you see, you like what you hear, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, so we can keep the ball rolling. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to keep you all day. Happy holidays to each and every last one of you. But let's go ahead and jump into the news. Let me get my notes out and make sure I give you nothing but the truth. Most of this is all alleged, so don't take my word for everything that happens. So first, let's talk about, last week we talked about TD Jakes and how, he had a medical emergency while he was giving the word, I think it was week 4 last. So this week he did pop into Sunday service at the Potter House. Told everybody he was doing pretty good. He did state that he had surgery when he got to the hospital, and it was very life-threatening, but he did not go into details about what was really going on. So it is up in the air on what really happened to him that day when he was giving the word. So take it for what it's worth. That could have been God's way of telling him to slow down, or God's way of telling him to get his life together. It just depends on how you view the message that was sent from God to him. So, yeah. Also, Denzel Washington. So let's move on to Denzel Washington, right? So Denzel Washington stated, I think it was a couple weeks ago, that he announced his retirement. He said he'll be doing 5 final films. Can I talk? And then he would be retiring. One of the final films is supposed to be, I think Black Panther, I believe, or a Marvel movie. So he didn't really go into detail on which one it is or what he's gonna be doing. So he says there's 5 more. There will be black actors. There will be black directors. So after those 5, he's done. So I'm a firm believer. If you're on top, go ahead and slide out the door on top. If you're not on top, go ahead and hang it up. But he's smart. Hopefully all 5 of his movies do be successful, and then he can walk out on cloud 9 being a very good actor. So let's go ahead and talk about this whole Donald Trump and his transition team, right? So Donald Trump transition team, he's building this team, he's building this cabinet and whatnot, right? So a lot of black and brown MAGA loyalists, I will call them, are starting to feel some kind of way about Donald Trump and his cabinet. So if you look at his cabinet is 97% white, right? He has 1 black person, and he's in charge of, I think, urban and housing development, I believe. Yeah, he's in charge of urban and housing development. And then he has 1 LGBTQ person, and I think he's in charge of one of the cabinets. He's just a male. I know he's married to a male. I don't know his name. I don't keep up with it. But these loyalists, these African American loyalists, who's mega supportive of Trump, he's kind of showing you who he is. I'm just saying, people. I'm just telling you how it is and what people are saying right now. And that's what people are saying right now. I'm going pretty quick because my battery in my camera is at 7%. I want to get this done. Also, let's talk about Pete Hadget, whatever his name is. The guy that he has selected to be the Secretary of Defense. So if you've been keeping up with the news, damn near everybody in his cabinet got some issues. Either they're alcoholics or they have some kind of sexual assault issue. And Pete is one of them. They said that he was investigated for sexual assault, but nothing never came out of it. That's what they are saying. I believe money played a role in that one. And they also say he has an alcohol problem. So so the question is this: do you want this person running the military? Do you want this person in charge of military operations? What kind of example is he setting? That's my question. What kind of example is he setting? And then, the Secretary of Defense, He's in charge of one of the largest cabinets in government, and if he can't handle the news on Fox News without drinking and being drunk, how do you expect him to handle a department that big? So a lot of his colleagues, a lot of Trump colleagues on the Hill, these Republicans are questioning, like, is he gonna make it through? Is he gonna make it through and get confirmed? So I think Trump knows that that dude might not make it through. So his backup is Ron DeSantis. I think the governor of Florida, or the mayor, governor, whatever, of Florida. So that's his backup right now. I'll leave it up to you. Which one's better? Which one's better? Ron DeSantis, he on this whole woke stuff. I don't want my state to be woke. I don't believe in this woke stuff. And then you have a drunk and a sexist person. Which one is gonna be? I mean, Pete already talking about females don't belong in combat roles. So people you can't make this up. This is Trump's cabinet. The funny farm is already starting. The clown house is already starting. And he ain't even got to the White House yet. And it's already started. You know how it went his last term. His last term as president. It was a hot mess. Every day somebody was firing, someone was leaving, someone was coming back. So that was a hot mess there. So whatever comes out of that. The last thing I want to talk about is today, the CEO of United HeathCare, his name was Brian Thompson. He was shot and killed in Manhattan. So video shows, and this is so ironic. Video show this dude walking down the street, and then this dude walks up behind him with a silencer on the gun. He did a stance like he knows what he's doing. He did a stance and shot that man right in the back, and then went to him again and shot him again to make sure he was dead. Y'all can't tell me this wasn't a professional hit. The way he held the gun, his stance, the whole 9 yards. And they just shot him right there in Manhattan. Right there on the sidewalk at 6 o'clock in the morning. Blazing, just braving. I mean, confident to do something like that in broad daylight with so many cameras in Manhattan. So, the FBI and whatever, they're going through all the footage. They got a couple of shots of him before the incident, and when he was at where was he at? When he was at what's the name of that doggone place? Starbucks. So yeah. Anyway, people, my battery about to die, but I want to get this out. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep in mind, I love and appreciate every single last one of y'all. Thanks for the last video. The video got 862 views, so please keep it up. Just make sure you hit the subscribe button. Stop what you're doing right now. Hit the subscribe button, and I love you. People, man, I love each and every one of y'all. Happy holidays to y'all, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.